Hello everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing the book Queen Victoria's Matchmaking by Deborah Cadbury, and this is a biography about various grandchildren of Queen Victoria and how a lot of them became, rulers in their own right through the marriages. And the first thing I liked about this book is it wasn't that long. I thought it was going to be a lot longer. It was only 13 hours and it talked about probably 10 or 12 people at the most. And it wasn't too long at all, which I was really glad about because, for example, the Edward VII book was a lot longer, so I'm glad this wasn't very long. And I also like that at the end of the book there were a lot of what ifs. For example, there was a what if about, what if Victoria, Queen or Empress of Prussia, as husband, King Frederick, had lived longer. Maybe some of stuff happening in Germany that had happened through their history wouldn't have happened. He died 6 months after becoming emperor, and then Kaiser Wilhelm took over. So there was a lot of what ifs there, and also Queen Victoria did not want her Hessian granddaughters to marry into the Russian throne. She thought it was unstable, and she's like, stuff's gonna happen, it's unstable, and she called it, and they lost their lives. And maybe if they hadn't married into the Russian royal family, maybe things would have been differently, and maybe Russia still would be an empire today instead of, not an empire. I don't know what to call it. Instead of not an empire. So that was really interesting because I like hearing about the what ifs. There's a lot of what ifs that could have been. And the one thing I did not like about this book is that it kind of showed different, I wanted to hear about different monarchs, but instead it kind of sometimes rehashed some of the same ones, like King George V, Empress Alexandra, Kaiser Wilhelm, which I knew some about, and I would have liked to hear more about Queen Marie, who was in the book but not as much. Queen Marie, and then Victoria Melita, and just some of the other, because she had several grandchildren that probably she could have written about, and I would have liked to hear more about that. And so that is just kind of a nitpicky thing, but overall this book was really good, the narration was really good, and now I have to decide what I want to read next. I'm not sure what my next audiobook will be. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know in the comment section. I started reading another book in the autobiography of Alexandra Fedorovna, but since I've read so much about her, already, I might, change the book I'm reading and read something else that I haven't read in a long time, and I'm trying to read books that I have before I buy any more, but knowing me, that probably will not happen. So I will see you all in the next video, and let me know what books you'd recommend. Maybe something by Alison Weir, because I haven't visited her this year, and I want to read some of her books. So let me know in the comment section below. Let me know if you read this book. I love talking to you guys, and if I butchered the German names, scream at me in the comments. Bye.